All right, half-time, here we are then, pitch side, what a cracking first half of football, and I'm really looking forward to this, introducing you to a fabulous ex-Albion player. Beautiful silky skills of number 11 that we used to see running down the pitch here. Haven't seen him for about 10 years. Great to catch up. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Andrea Orlandi. Lovely to see you, Andrea. Glad to see you've lost those boyish good looks. Terrible. We'll catch up and see what do you make of the first half?
Well, it's been difficult. Ajax, they're going through a difficult moment, especially in the domestic league. So they've come here to defend, and knowing what Albion is able to do with the ball. But obviously, eventually, we made it. We scored the first goal. So let's go for the second one in the second half. But it looks pretty well so far.
Yeah, indeed. Okay. Well, let's talk about you then. As I say, the silky skills of the number 11. Let's take a look at Andrea in action on the screens here. Let's go.
Drilled in dangerously, chance, and Brighton have scored. Andrea Orlandi.
Orlandi, left-footed, straight into the top of the net from Andrea Orlandi, arriving at the right time. 1-2 into the penalty area, left-footed strike. It's poetry in motion from the Albion this afternoon.
And the little Spaniard didn't disappoint, did he?
It's Orlandi. Scores!
Fantastic. Yeah. Good times? Happy memories of Brighton?
Yeah, absolutely. It's my first time back at the Amex. It's taken me a while to be back, but I just feel at home. It's pretty emotional as well, so I'm super happy to be back, and it brings back great memories, of course.
I remember there used to be an Andrea Orlandi bus driving around town, didn't there? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I think that my wife still keeps the photo from it. Yeah, it was pretty funny to see it, but obviously I was here for 2 years. It was too short, I have to say, but coming back here is fantastic.
Okay, and now what are you up to nowadays then?
Well, I'm busier than when I played football, and obviously I'm doing some media stuff in Spain, some agency work, some mentorship. So I'm doing a bit of everything, still related to football, and I'm loving it as well.
Okay, well, so you do your media stuff over there, and what are the Spanish media? I know you concentrate a lot while you're over there on the Premier League. What do they think about the rise of Brighton and Hove Albion?
Well, I think that everyone's impressed of what Brighton is doing, what the club has been doing over the last few years. Now that Ansu is at the club, so every day there's something in the media about Brighton and Hove Albion, and they just speak of how well the club is doing, how big it's becoming as well. I've been at the training ground. I wasn't, lucky enough to enjoy it while I was playing at the club. But the Amex was already here, and it was fantastic. But in Spain, every day there's something about Brighton, and I'm sure it's going to get bigger and bigger because the club is ambitious. And next thing, okay, now in Europa League, but next thing is the Champions League.
Absolutely, that's next season, absolutely. So you're back in Barcelona and you're doing the media stuff. I'm right in thinking, your mum is Italian? You're half Italian?
Yeah, my mum and dad both are Italian.
Right, so that's the Italian. So what do you make of Mr. De Zerbi then? Would you have liked to have played under De Zerbi ball?
Yeah, surely I would understand the language to start with. He's very passionate, so I wouldn't like to give a ball away, having De Zerbi as a coach, but he's impressive. I was lucky enough to see the training session yesterday, and I think I would suit him as a player, with him as a coach. I think he's taking the club to the next level, and he's taking coaching to the next level, so fantastic to have him at the club and to enjoy him.
Well, it's fantastic to have you at the club, young man, that's for sure. Don't leave it another 10 years. We've loved having you back. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Andrea Orlandi.